Cut the Check podcast, brought to you by Craft Farmer, bringing you weekly motivation, unmatched cultivation tech, and telling you some badass war stories along the way. Craft Farmer's back in California. Landed last night, home from Michigan. As you guys know, I've got an amazing project going on in Michigan with my partners, Mark Savaya, David from Preferred Gardens, my close friend Ruben. So the trio of us has partnered up with Mark out in Michigan, and we got these facilities coming online. We're working on those. Everything's going good out there. I love Michigan. I love the culture. I've got a lot of friends out there. Having a really, really good time. So that's been going amazing. Hopefully we're coming online in a few weeks, and we'll get that project smashing. Currently, right now in Michigan, you can buy my flower at Leaf and Bud, located at 14470 Livernois Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. You know how exciting that sounds? You can buy my flower at Leaf and Bud in Detroit, Michigan. That's fucking crazy. So a lot of reflection, a lot of thoughts come to my mind when I say that. I come from extremely humble background. As many of you know, I've been through a lot of things, a lot of ups and downs. I've fought through it all. And now my flower is available in another state, which is absolutely incredible. So that's really cool. And I think everybody can take something away from that. Don't ever give up. Never surrender. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. Do everything with the best intentions and work hard day in and day out. You never know when it's your time. You never know when someone's watching. You never know when you're going to get your break. So every day, put your game face on, paint your war stripes on your face, and make it happen. A lot of exciting things happening within Craft Farmer that I wanted to talk to you guys about today, and share all the things that's happening, all the new services that we're providing. A lot has happened with the company Craft Farmer. I just want to let you know what we're doing. I just hired a full-time cultivator out of Maine. His name is Alex. We're going to be doing a podcast next week together, and I'm going to be slowly introducing him to you. He's a phenomenal cultivator with an amazing attitude, highly educated, really knows what he's doing, and that's just going to help me provide a better service to you guys, which is the objective within this whole thing is how can I provide better service, more education, more awareness, more motivation. And with all of that, it's just expanding my team, growing my team, and offering more services. So I'm extremely excited to have Alex on my team. He relocated out here from Maine. He's here to just bring us to the next level. I'm learning a tremendous amount from him. And one thing that I do is I put myself as a student first and foremost. Whether I'm having conversations, I'm hiring people with different backgrounds. Like, the biggest takeaway for me is how much more I can elevate my game, how much more I can learn, and then thus how much more I can share with the general public and all the people that support me. So that's going really well. We're dialing in a lot of the stuff that we're doing. We're testing all those data points, and I'm making sure that everything is working the way that I want it to work, and the results are speaking for themselves. Most importantly, just always trying to get a little notch on quality. Quality is one of those things where for me, when you're consistently trying to level up with quality, it's very, very, very minute baby steps, like just barely enough for you to know. You're never going to have those things where all of a sudden your quality is, night and day. Like we're beyond that. That stuff happens in the very beginning of your career. Now, with all of our wins and trying to really focus on quality and grow a better product and have a better flower to market, it's very, very small, minute steps. So, and a lot of data. So we're taking all those steps, we're focusing on all that information and making it better. I'm working on the Craft Farmer Academy. Pretty soon we're going to be getting away from the Patreon model. I think we're about 2 months out. We're getting away from Patreon. Patreon has been great, but the biggest complaint I get from Patreon is the blog style posts. So with someone like me, when I'm posting weekly and I've got 6 months of posts, a lot of that information gets lost. I'm getting asked a lot of redundant questions, and the reason for those is it's hard to find that information. Looking through 60, 70 posts, trying to find the information you need is hard. And so we're going to be making our own website. It's already in the development mode. It looks really, really good. And I'm excited to bring that to you. What that's going to allow me to do is have a Craft Farmer Academy. It's going to be a landing page, just like Patreon was. You can pick your membership, you can sign up, but then once you're inside, you get all these subcategories. So, irrigation, temperature and humidity, data, grow logs. Like, there's going to be all these subcategories, which makes it very easy for you to find the information you need when you need it. So we're excited about that. That's being developed as we speak. I'm investing a lot of money into that site. I'm investing all that money to make it a better experience for you. And that's the goal of that. So that's going to be out in hopefully about 60 days. Also, with that being said, I'm going to try to roll out a program where I'm going to pay different cultivators for their information and almost have subcategories for those cultivators. So we'll be paying those cultivators weekly, trying to put some money in their pocket, give them another source of income, and get that much more information on the site, create some more value that way. So the Craft Farmer Academy is going full steam ahead. That should eliminate some of the complaints I've gotten regarding Patreon and around Patreon. And again, just separate me from everyone else who's starting to use Patreon now and just Craft Farmer trying to constantly bring you more value and better results. The big thing coming up 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks out right now. By the time this airs, we should be 1 week out from the Craft Farmer Academy class located in Santa Rosa, California. I'm anticipating a full sellout for this event. I'm flying in some amazing cultivators. We've got an incredible lineup. Cultivators from different backgrounds with a lot of information, and so that's exciting. We've got Ramsey, we've got Josh, we've got Tim. Bobby Baggs was a connected cultivator for a long time. We have my new employee, Alex, who has a lot of information, and we have a very special guest, Mariella, who does consulting and works for Grodan. So I'm very excited about that lineup. Again, I put that lineup together based on people who inspire me and people I've learned from. So I'll be sitting front row for that, taking all the information in that I can. So that's exciting for me. We're going to be having that class right here in Santa Rosa at my HQ. So we'll be doing it in my shop, fully catered, food for the day, drinks. I'm going to make it special. We're going to be smoking, taking lots of smoke breaks through that event, and then I'm going to have an after party that evening for a couple hours. That's going to be invite only for that. You got to be invited to come for it. If you have a ticket for the event, that ticket will be your in for the after party. I've got Dank Mob who's going to be there. Dank Mob's going to have all of our super A1 exotic flowers that people are talking about everywhere, smoking really hard. So I'm excited to be able to share that with you. So there'll be tokens for that event. You can redeem your token for an eighth of Dank Mob flower. So that's exciting. And just really preparing for that event. And then Craft Farmer as a whole, we've been doing a lot of design and build. You guys have known I've always done, the consultation phone calls, the little room drawings. I talk about the pivot a lot. Things have changed a lot this year as far as the industry, business, how many people are spending money with build outs. We've seen the decline with the market drop, and so with that, we've shifted again. I've added a lot of things to the products that Craft Farmer is doing. So if you have a facility, you're building a facility, We're taking your plans and we're putting in your dehumidifiers, your lighting layouts, your bench layouts. We're offering a lot of that very, large scale design thing. So a lot of these architects, mechanical engineers, lighting engineers, they're really good at what they do, but they don't know equipment. They don't know how the layout should be. I'm doing lighting plans, bench layout plans, dehumidifier plans, load calculations, things like that. We're shout out to Nick, one of my customers. He's doing a massive project in Massachusetts. We've been instrumental with him in getting all his information and the stuff that he was having trouble dealing with. I've gone in and taken care of a lot of that stuff for him. We're doing that. We're doing all the Michigan projects. We're doing projects in Oregon, Arizona, things like that. So for the time being, I've been doing that. If I can help you out, please let me know. My pricing is extremely competitive, and I'm providing a service that I don't think very many people out there are doing and doing it right. And that's the biggest thing. So pretty exciting to see what Craft Farmers turned into over the last couple of years. I'm still doing my thing. What is most important to me, first and foremost, is cultivation. I'm anticipating probably not offering these services once all my own facilities come online. I'm going to be focusing on strictly growing the best flower possible, getting the best flower to market, and spending all my time focused on my projects. So when all these come online, we'll be pivoting again and shifting. But for the time being, we're helping you with these designs, with these lighting layouts, with these cultivation plans, things like that. Nothing changes. Craftfarmer.com will always be there. You'll always be able to buy your irrigation. I'll always be helping you guys out with your irrigation. But we're probably 3 months away from the big pivot where I'm going to step back from a lot of, the one-on-one consultations, grow room design, building, all that stuff, and really just focusing on my facilities. So if there's something I can do to help you in the meantime, please don't hesitate. Reach out. Those are the most exciting things happening. And again, just thank you for your unconditional support. We've had 2 of the very best back-to-back months. Last month in March, we did over $650,000 in the store. April, we've done over $550,000 in the store. Just amazing months. Big numbers are being put up, and all of that wouldn't be possible without you amazing customers supporting me. Shout out to Mark Savaya for believing in my vision, for giving me full creative control on the cultivation side and supporting me. You're amazing, brother. It's been incredible working with you. So grateful for our friendship, first and foremost. All the business is great, but the friendships are really what matter. If you can take that mindset into your business and focus on your relationship first and then your business, and doing everything that you say you'll do, you'll have amazing business relationships in life. So you guys have seen me out in Michigan. I've kind of toyed a little bit with it. I brought it up in some previous episodes, but I've partnered with Mark Savaya out there in Michigan. Mark's a fucking beast. What Mark has accomplished in his life is through his business, through his actions, through his pure determination, is really incredible. And it's extremely motivating what he's done. And I feel so blessed that he's come to me and asked me to be a part of his projects and everything he has going out there. So we've partnered with Mark Savaya, and Mark has dispensaries, cultivation, all of that. You're going to see everything slowly changing to Golden State Exotics. Golden State Exotics is a name that we've come up with that I feel like really supports who I am, where me and my team come from, and at the same time also embraces Michigan. And people say like, oh, are you calling it Golden State because of California, the Golden State? I am, and I'm not. Another big reason for calling it Golden State Exotic is the amount of love, just gratefulness I've been shown by Michigan in general is absolutely incredible. And to me, Michigan is a golden state. So I wanted to call that Golden State Exotics because Michigan to me is a golden state. We're doing a lot of in-house breeding. Another very close friend of mine, Ian, goes by Uncle Dad Vibes on Instagram. We're doing all kinds of really exciting crosses together and strains, and we're going to be bringing all that to Michigan. Ian and I have been collectively working on this project together that we called Bean Slingers, and we want to just breed some very special strains that we can give back to the community, give out to you guys, and have you guys, with some exclusive special stuff that we've created in-house. And so Ian has been instrumental in that for me. We've got lots of exciting ideas that we're going to be doing and bringing to market. So there's a lot of stuff with that happening. But right now in Michigan, our first 500 lights should be coming online in the next, I'd say, about 3 weeks. We want to fire up our first room, so that's real exciting. The first facility is going to be attached to Golden State Exotics, which is going to be located at 14470 Livernois Avenue in Detroit. We should be rec, hopefully in the next month to 2 months. That'll be exciting. We've turned our application in. We're fully vertically integrated, so we're expecting that to pass, and hopefully we have one of the first rec licenses in Michigan. Right now, you can get Craft Farmer flower and Dank Mob flower at Leaf and Bud, which is located at that same address. So if you're in Michigan and you want to try the flower, the Warheads flower, which you see going around, there's a lot of talk about it. Every single one of those nugs in those Warheads bags are meticulously hand trimmed and then hand selected. If we have a whole room come down and it's Warheads, that doesn't all go into those bags. We hand select every nug for those pounds, which will go in those high-end A1 bags. So if you're in Michigan and you want to try the Warheads, there's a lot of talk about it because of how amazing it is, how the flavor is, how it smokes. You can find that at Leaf and Bud, 14470 Livernois Avenue in Detroit. It's on the shelf along with some other flavors of mine. The Craft Farmer bags are there. We have 3 other facilities behind that are all being built out at the same time. I'm anticipating 4 facilities being online by the end of this year, so that's exciting. So you're going to see me in Michigan a lot. I'm flying out to Michigan every month. I'm staying there for a week, so I'm trying to see as much people as I can. I'm very busy when I'm out there, but we just had an event that I went to at Toledo Garden Supply in Toledo, Ohio. They had a vendor day. I went out there. They've got my whip kits there. Grow Generation has my whip kits in Michigan. Lots of exciting things happening in Michigan. So Craft Farmer will be back, is officially available in the Michigan market, and it's only going to ramp up from there. We've got a lot of exciting things happening. So real excited to share that with you. If you're in Michigan, please check out Dank Mob, Craft Farmer at Leaf and Bud. The Warheads are there. It's A1, probably the best stuff smoking. I might be a little biased, but go try it out. I'd appreciate it. So thank you to my customers. Thank you to the guys believing in me. I'm really excited about everything that's happening, all the new services we're providing, all the new benefits, and I'm going to make that introduction in the next few days with Alex. You're going to start seeing more and more of him. He's going to be instrumental in our growth, dialing in all of our stuff on the Patreon. You're going to start seeing changes to those documents. Those changes are going to be made as we're able to execute them, test them, and put them into play and see those results. So I'm never going to change anything without actually seeing the results and the benefits, but I don't want to put information out there one time. I'm constantly looking to make that information better, dial in our parameters, and do those things. So all that stuff's going to hit the new website, and we'll be continuing to just try to dial things in and make the experiences better and make everything better overall. I want to really thank our sponsors. You see 2 new sponsors on the show. I never imagined we'd be doing all of this, and this is all incredible. So I want to thank you. I want to thank Grow Generation for my vision. I went to Grow Generation and presented them with an amazing relationship that I came up with and thought it would benefit both of us. And they believed in my vision and they're supporting me. So I really want to thank Grow Generation. I want to thank Rex. Rex has been a close friend in my life since the moment I met him. Rex is the founder of Power SI. I want to thank Rex for really, making that introduction, believing in me, believing in my vision, believing in everything that I do. I can't speak highly enough of Rex and our relationship and our friendship. He's doing some really cool, exciting things. Power SI, known for their silica, is coming out with some new amazing products. I just got the kelp extract that they're working on. I know that they're working on some other beneficial microbial products, bacteria products, so that's really cool. So I also want to thank Michael Solomon, who's sitting at the head of that table, his son Alex. Alex at the Grow Gen in Michigan. All of you guys have believed in me. You've been very easy to work with. The support has been amazing. So regardless of the chatter and the miscellaneous bullshit you hear here and there, if Grow Generation didn't believe in the cultivators and supplying the cultivators and stuff like that, they wouldn't be partnering with small fries like myself and empowering me and helping spreading my message. So I really want to thank Grow Generation. I'm really excited about our partnership and just developing that and thus helping cultivators across the country. They have a lot of stores and they bring a lot of value. Also want to thank Tree from Tree Star Seed Bank. I've known Tree for quite many years, and we're partnering up together, and he holds a tremendous amount of value that I want to bring to my platform and to my customers and to our audience. So we're going to be doing that. Tree Star and Starfire Genetics has some ridiculous fire. They're set up with the biggest brands in breeding. They do a very, very good job on marketing and strains and creating strains and getting beans to the market. And their boxes and their baller boxes are beautiful. And I see a lot of value in them. So I want to thank Tree Star. I'm looking forward to that relationship. You're going to start seeing Grow Generation and Tree Star in a lot of the stuff that I'm doing. And that's because they support me and I support people that support me. And all these things, first and foremost, I want to bring value to you. So that's where it's coming from. Support them. Grow Generation, Tree Star Seed Bank. A lot of exciting things happening with Craft Farmer, and that's just a few things. So I wanted to fill you in and let you know what we're doing. So look forward to sharing all this information with you, sharing these experiences with you, and I'm super excited for the Craft Farmer Academy. I feel like I do things a little different, and this is going to be one to be remembered. So excited about that. That's going down in 2 weeks. Thank you, Grow Generation. Thank you, Tree Star. And most important, thank you to our entire audience.